Hi folks, today we're going to play that game again where I want you to guess what forefather this was. Remember, these forefathers are very important, so here goes. He always wore his coon skin hat with his uniform, and he had a PhD from Oxford, England, because remember, we were still governed by the English. And George Washington knew that this guy, because he had charm, people loved him, the ladies loved him, and so he said, I want you to go to the palace in Paris, Versailles, and I want you to get me 24 ships, and I want you to get them to Yorktown in the harbor, and I want you to do it at a certain date. That's a pretty big thing, right? Well, he did. He went there and he charmed the people, and he got 24 ships, and he got the Villa de Paris, which was one of the biggest ships, and it had 110 cannon on it. And there was an admiral, a French admiral, de Grasse, from the West Indies, and he was the chief admiral, and he brought those 24 ships into Yorktown. Okay. So when he got there, oh, by the way, here's some, I know you like photos, so remember, I'm an illustrator and an artist. Almost everybody painted this guy a little older, so I painted him a little younger with a French courtesan there. Okay, so that's one of those paintings. And then here is those 24 ships going into the Yorktown harbor. And they were just like ducks in a row. So in my book, I have ducks in a row, okay? And would you know, those ships came in and they shot all the masts down in the British Navy, who at the time were supposed to be the king of the, or the queen, the king, queen of the ocean. So that made it easy for George Washington to win the battle at Yorktown. So who was this guy? And he, you know, you can look it up right quick. Okay. Benjamin Franklin.